In today's video, I want to share with you how to script in the most effective way possible. Okay, I'm going to share with you 3 very effective exercises that are going to help you manifest faster. I'm going to show you certain things that I did in the past. Like I actually went in my drawer, looked up some of my journals, and saw certain things that I wrote down in the past that have kind of come true now on a very real, practical level. So I want to show you how to really go from not having what you want to having what you want, being how you want to be, living what you want to live through this really powerful process of scripting. Let's get right into it. Scripting is very, very powerful because it allows you to put yourself in the perspective of the version of you that has already achieved your goal, right? That's going to be some of the exercises that we do today are going to help you directly link your perspective to the version of you who already is living the life you want to live. And the other exercises are going to help you stay more aligned, stay more focused, always know in the back of your head where you are headed. Okay, so they're very beneficial in that way. And the first, and really that's what this process of manifestation requires of you, right? You always, number one, staying focused and knowing where you are headed, not like a hope or a want or a wish or a dream, but rather an intention, as in knowing where you are headed. And number 2, you always viewing as much as possible, right? Viewing the world, viewing your current situation from the perspective of your desired self, who you want to become, the you that is already living the life you want to live. If you're doing those things, you're going to be manifesting much more effortlessly and much more harmoniously, much faster. And so that's what scripting allows you to do. And so the first exercise I have for you today is done very simply on a Post-it. And I always put these Post-its up on my wall. And this is an exercise where you simply write down what it is that you want, or you write down what it is that you want to achieve. Whatever goal you have, simply write it down on a Post-it, okay? And you put it up on your wall. Now, it's not so much about what you write on this piece of paper, right? Because you can write on it like all your goals and everything. But what's more important is the perspective, the energy through which you write these things down and post them up on your piece of paper, on your wall. So the attitude that you have to do this with is that you're no longer writing down your goals, right? Over here it says things I want to do, but it's done with the perspective of things I'm gonna do, things that I will have, goals I will achieve, the goals I am achieving right now. And you have to put it up on your wall, not as some sort of hope or a want or a dream or even a goal, but rather like an acknowledgement of where you are headed, what you are manifesting through you moment by moment, day by day. With that energy, with that conviction, you have to put it up there. So see, like, I remember when I started my Act on Your Bliss series a while back, I put this Post-it up on my wall, and there's still certain things that I haven't ticked off, which I'm, certainly on the way of doing so. Things like learning how to swim, going go-karting, certain simple things too. Going on a meditation retreat, horseback riding, going to this one physical therapy clinic that I wanted to in LA, going to Puerto Rico, things like that. But on a very goal achievement level, right? This is my current Post-it right now. And, certain things like 10,000 YouTube subscribers. So that's ticked off already. The income goal, right? Certain members that I want in my program, how many views I want per video, like these little goals that I try to center myself with on a practical level. But I've already had these things in the past, right? Where like even to 5,000 YouTube subscribers or 1,000 views per day on video, per video, or $10,000 a month or whatever. It's certain things that you write down with a conviction that this is what I will live. This is where I'm headed. Not as a goal even. Not as in something I want to achieve. You write it down in that energy and you simply put it up on your wall. That's it. And you look at it every single day. Not even like you don't even make it an initiative to actually look at it every single day. You just, it's around you. Put it where you spend the most time. So if it's at your office desk, put it over there. If it's in your room, put it over there. If it's in your kitchen, whatever, wherever. put it over there. So you constantly just like gaze and you see where you are headed. This this makes a much bigger impact than you might consciously think. However, on a subconscious level, when you constantly look at where you are headed and you're doing it through the perspective of this is what is unfolding through me day by day. When you do it like that, then that is exactly what the flow of your life starts to bring towards you. Ways and means of making those things actually happen. The second exercise has to do with gratitude. And it's actually two types of gratitude exercises. One, where and this is actually a page from one of my journals, I was doing some cleaning yesterday and I was going through all like the books that, like all these journals that I have accumulated. I don't journal as much anymore, but I still do these exercises. And these were just some loose journal pieces of paper. So I chose to show this for the video. But this is basically a page where I just wrote what I'm deeply grateful for and just started to write down a bunch of things which are very real today, right? Like living such a relaxed, calm, cool, enjoyable, easy life and pleasant experience, right? Having people around me who love me so much and care so much. I wish I had dated this, right? Because like a lot of these things as I was reading this before I made this video are so real now. But all you do is at that time, first, right? You write down things that you are grateful for in your immediate experience, right? So whatever is good about your life right now, no matter how negative you say your experience is, you write down what you are grateful for even right now. Whatever, like find things to be grateful for. Because once you actually start doing this exercise, you'll be surprised how many things you're actually grateful for and you'll fill up a whole page. What this does is it allows you to actually go like shift your vibration, shift your focus from focusing on like, oh, I don't have this, I want to achieve this, I don't have this yet, I need to become this, I need that much amount of money, like blah, blah. Going from that to really changing your vibration, changing your signal, your radio station from that to appreciation, gratitude, which creates a whole different future, promise you. So you're coming into a vibration of acceptance, a vibration of love, harmony, gratitude, appreciation, which brings you more to be grateful for. And again, these things are going to feel like, oh, nothing is happening. But underneath the surface of your perception, things are changing quite rapidly. All it requires is for you to stay consistent. Are you going to be consistent or are you going to complain? That's your choice. So the second gratitude exercise, right? So this is still part of step 2, is you actually writing down things you're grateful for, but this time you're not talking about your immediate experience. You're talking about the experience of your desired self. So quickly think about the person you want to become, right? And the life that you want to live. Let's just say you want to be 50 pounds lighter. You want to be much more secure, confident, and you want to be making $10,000 a month. And like think about the life you want, right? Like think about all the characteristics of it, where you are living, what you are doing, all that stuff. Get really detailed. And so now you start to write down on a piece of paper, one by one, things you're grateful for from the perspective of that person who is 50 pounds lighter, who is really confident, who feels really good about him or herself, so on and so forth. Right? So the person who is already living the life that you want, that you just said you just described. So this process directly puts you in the mindset, in the body of the version of you who you want to grow into from here. So from here, it looks like a journey, but I'm giving you a direct key and access to who you actually want to become. And energetically, as you do this exercise and you're writing things that you'd be grateful for if you were already living that experience, energetically, you are like tuning your radio station to that frequency. And now again, right after you do this exercise, you may feel a little better, but you're like, oh, nothing really happened, But if you stay consistent and do this frequently, and I'll talk about the duration and frequency in a second, but if you stay consistent with these exercises, massive changes are happening underneath the surface of your perception. Your perspective is literally shifting more and more to your desired self, desired reality. And it will create a whole different reality as compared to your previous perspective, which was the other way, which was creating your current experience. Okay, so these two are very powerful exercises. And the first one, obviously, right, with the post-it one, I just recommend you do it once and you write it down and you put it up, and then you just keep checking those things off. So they're no longer goals, they're destinations. And these gratitude exercises, probably get a notebook for this. I don't know why I was doing it on a loose piece of paper. But when you're doing it, I recommend, if you have the time to do it every single day. However, these are kind of tedious and they take some time. I say for one session, fill up a whole page, not back and forth, just the front page. Fill it up entirely, things you're grateful for from your current perspective and then your desired perspective. You can choose which one you want to do. So if you want to alternate, one day you talk about your things you're grateful for from your current experience, and then the next day you want to talk, like you want to go to your perspective of your desired self. Or you could even choose which one you truly find more beneficial, which one you find more desirable, enjoyable. The thing is, you don't want to be like making this a chore. Again, if you feel contracted while doing this, you're missing the point. So feel good while doing this. Fill up at least one page and do it as frequently as it feels good to you. I would recommend at least once a week. However, you can do it more if it feels really good, because this scripting exercise, writing, really helps a lot of people. It definitely helped me in the past a lot. It's a tool that I still use. And trust me, if you stay consistent, consistency is the main ingredient to this process. If you stay consistent, you will see results. There is no doubt about it. Everything that I've wrote on those pieces of paper a year ago, 2 years ago, I'm literally experiencing right now. That's not the only work I did for this, right? Obviously, there's a lot more, but this becomes like the foundation upon which the rest is built. Okay, this is really big in vibrational alignment. So you want to do these exercises. Now, the third one I'm going to share with you is also pretty powerful, and you can also choose to do this however frequently as you feel right. However, try to aim for at least once a week, where again, you go to your journal and you write down maybe 3 to 5 main goals you have. So you may have an income goal, right? Let's just say $20,000 a month. You have a health goal. I want to feel amazing. I want to eat healthier. I want to be 10 pounds lighter. You may have a relationship goal. You may have a house goal, whatever that is. List those goals and leave some space in the middle. And then ask yourself, how will I feel once I have these things achieved? So how will I feel when I am making $20,000 a month? Write down maybe abundant, relieved, calm, peaceful. Then second goal, ask yourself, how will I feel when I am healthy and 10 pounds lighter? When I'm feeling truly good in my body? I will feel full of energy. I will feel like full of life, energetic, positive, all those things. Then, again and again. So you basically go down every single goal. Now, you go to the first goal and you look at the feelings that you are desiring right now, that you are making this goal as a means to feel, right? You're looking at the goal as a means to feel those feelings. Not realizing you could feel those feelings right now if you consciously chose to. So, goal is great and all. We're already headed there. We're focusing on it. We're already headed there. But right now, take 15 seconds to go through the first goal. See how you would feel, right? You wrote down abundant, positive, relieved, all those things. So take 15 to 30 seconds right now to consciously activate those feelings. And don't say, how do I do this? I can't do this, honey. Again, don't give in to your mental resistances and just be so quick to claim them and speak them and ask those questions. Just do it. This is where the Nike slogan will really help you, even though I'm wearing Adidas. The Nike slogan, just do it, has a lot more wisdom than you would think, generally. Stop with those mental resistances and those buts and ifs. Just do it. So those feelings, right? Like the feeling relieved, abundant. Consciously try to feel that right now. Do it to the best of your ability. If you can't do it right now, just practice. It will happen. Don't tell me any buts or ifs. Just feel fully relieved, truly abundant, how you would be feeling if you already had that. 15 to 30 seconds. Then you go on to the second goal, right? You said full of energy, full of life, if I was 10 pounds lighter, if I was really healthy, and so on and so forth. So feel those right now. Mimic it if you have to. Like, how would that feel? And go through every single goal one by one. You see, this not only trains your attention, and this exercise is forcing you to kind of put yourself in those perspectives. Not only that, but it really allows you to synchronize with those energies. It allows you to be able to learn how to feel how you want to feel right now, regardless of what your immediate experience is. And this is a greater wisdom that you'll build as you go through this process. Right now, you believe that your feeling state is completely attached to external reality. It is not. You can choose by focusing your attention to feel how you want to feel right now. All it takes is practice. All it takes is consistency. Okay, and again, do this exercise once a week. Do it more times if it really resonates with you. But do a combination of these 3 scripting exercises, and there's no way that you're not going to move forward towards your goals. Again, don't complicate it. Don't continue to give into that mental resistances and be so quick to claim those thoughts of, I can't do this. This is complicated. How do I do this? Before you claim it and speak it, before you ask those questions, practice it. Practice it wholeheartedly. Continue to practice it and see how it works for you. You'll see that those questions, those concerns will literally dissolve on their own. But you're not giving them a chance to right now because you are so quick to claim them. Okay? So practice these 3 things. They'll really help you. If you want to further learn in more detail how to bring your imagination into physical reality, create the life you truly want to live from what I call a higher consciousness mindset, then watch my free training below. It's called the Create Your Dream Life workshop. It's completely free. In 30 minutes, I show you the 4 steps you need to master in order to do that, right? Create the life you truly want to live through a higher consciousness mindset. All right, the link for that is down below, completely free. Let me know what you think of it. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you gained value from it. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and share this video with a friend who would also find it valuable. But other than that, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next video.